just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. He'll go again here with Irving. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Run. 180!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completions, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
180! Stop!
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
180!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Ready. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, This defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On first down, Daniel has caught. That's Wayne. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready, steady.
To throw is Daniels. He completes it to Hutchinson. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
18 cards, 18 cards, go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Throwing right. It's taken in.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
A run out of the gun. Krosky Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 19 Vikings.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards, a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go.
Give running right is Koski Merritt. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on.
Throwing is Daniel. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
On the ready. Here we go, shot.
The RPL, that one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready, set. Dragon 60. Ready. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Turnover on downs.
They go play action with Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Johnny Newton in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
180! Regular. Point it right. Start.
Now Mayfield. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Brian Burns getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Throwing is Mayfield. You'll let this go deep for Jefferson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Panther 11. Got it. 19, start. Ready.
Quick throw there. That's It's going to wind up incomplete, but the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Commander's first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play call. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Krosky Merritt to run again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Cougar 19. Go.
We'll try to pick this up with a hot pass. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will score. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score, because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Crack all 80.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Brian Burns. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Kings. Stop.
Throwing is Baker. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
To throw is Mayfield.
First down.
Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he will have a first down, and they're in a field goal range now at the 30. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They'll send a tight end in motion. On first down is Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Brian Burns. He's been hard to handle, to say the least. That's now 3 sacks, 3 in the first half. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He's going to look for the home run ball. Taken down. That is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Cougar 19. Go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. So, we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
19, 19.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So no turnover, they keep the ball. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A give, this is Irving, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
On 2nd down, Baker to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Back to the right side, caught by the crowd. That is catch number 60 for the season.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd and 5.
Set. 180. Regular.
On play action, Mayfield. They're hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Arizona. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. 17. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Alert! Alert! Ready?
And all right, here's Krosky Merritt. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Ready, set!
From the 35, here's second down and 9.
Let's go!
They'll throw with Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Daniels now going to look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Commanders up their lead. It's now 24-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
McBride is the motion man. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready!
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
Steady!
Right back to Irvin. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
19 right!
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Jefferson. Was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
79 Broncos! Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there, as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's caught. Outside. It's complete. It's a big play there on third down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense.
Ready up. Hey, go.
Throwing now. Daniel. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Ethan Evans in formation.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 20.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Alert, go. Ready, right?
They'll run with Irving. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A short one here, caught by McBride. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's second and 6. On the ground, it's Irving. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. That's taken in. He will have the conversion and more. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll give to Krosky Merritt running left. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Okay, ready?
43-yard line.
Back. Ready, ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come on, come on.
Trying right side here with Krosky Merritt, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now, this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commander. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. He got it, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It is a big gain for Arizona. Pick up of 46 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Cowboy 80, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. This is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point attempt still to come. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Past the 40. Will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Back to 60.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. Big opening up the middle. This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a